We are back. It is the Gag Order Radio Show here on the Gag Order Network. And it is still myself, Jay, and in the booth is Dimitri.
Yep.
And we have on the phone with us the amazing members, or at least two of the amazing members of Sweden band, Smash Into Pieces. They are currently in Aspen. They told us we have to hurry the hell up because they have a show to do. But I want them to be able to introduce themselves. I want to know, do we have Benjamin?
Yeah,
And
Benjamin is here.
who else do we have?
We have the singer with titanium vocal cords, Chris Adam here.
Oh, well, there you go. So, singer with titanium vocal cords.
That
And
was a long introduction.
Too much Tinder for that guy.
It's Chris Adam here and Benjamin from Smashing the Pieces here.
and that's the end of our interview. So thank you. No,
Exactly. Thanks for having me. Bye.
thank you guys for coming on. So I want to just kind of dive right into it because you guys have been around for a while now, since 2008, and you're still performing. You guys were in the early days of when music was kind of really trying to figure out how they were going to exist with the resurgence of online media and people burning CDs and everything. And I heard earlier you guys were talking off air with Dimitri about MySpace. How has the wave of internet savvy young people, how has that helped or hurt you business-wise?
Well, internet is a beautiful thing, and it's also the devil's work. So it's like, it's both very good and very bad if you are a musician, for example. The music is being downloaded instead of being bought, so we're kind of fucking, looking for money on our accounts, but they never show up. So
That's the truth. But I think if you're a really driven person, like you have the passion to really get your music out there, I think you get a real big options with the internet. We have worked so much with like MySpace. We added 250,000 friends.
Actually, we set like each day. Me and Benjamin were like sitting like 12 hours just adding people on MySpace back in the days, just to get our name out. So, the internet is both good and both bad. So I really don't have a good answer.
But that was like
for
the
that.
groundwork. But since then we are more out and play and do the promotion around the shows and get our music into new like Spotify lists and something like that. So I think the internet is both good and bad. Depends on how you use it.
Exactly. You porn.
A lot of you use. No, I don't mean.
Well,
I like you porn.
well
I know you do.
Don't tell my girlfriend. Yeah, all right. Yeah, she already knew. So.
wait, so you like you? Okay, all right, so that works. Shout out to YouPorn because they decided to go with an educational site to help young kids.
They did actually, yeah.
They were just tired of kids just looking at it, trying to figure things out on their own. They're like, you don't want to just watch the videos where there's pros.
I think that website taught me more than my actual high school health class did.
It helps everyone. It helps everyone.
It's so natural, I don't have a education in it.
Well, no, that's why they actually have, the website is now based to help people out. They have it where it's actually meant to help people out. So it's cool. I like that.
12 steps to ejaculate.
Yeah, 12 steps to a healthy sex life. 1, stop watching YouPorn.
Brought to you by Banjo and Chris Adam from Smashing the Pieces.
Yes. Well, all right. Now that we got back into the fact that you guys reinstated your name, how did you guys become? So where did the idea for your band start?
The only thing I heard was become. Nope.
That's inappropriate.
What was the question again?
How did you guys start? How did your band start?
Actually, I think it's kind of strange thing because I almost want to start a band, but I have always had this Smashing Pieces in my head and the sign, SIP as a sign. And it was like me, it's like I have always been the guy that anything standing between me and my dreams, I smash into pieces. It's like I go for whatever I want, and I go for it like with all my heart and with a passion. And I found these guys we always like share this dream and devotion to do this more than anyone I have ever met. It's like nobody in Sweden so far that I have met has this devotion to it. So it's like we have built it together, and the SIP as a sign, and with this Apocalypse DJ, it's like, how can I say?
We feel so Swedish right now.
Yeah, my English is really bad right now. But
yeah,
the road has been so clear for us. It's been like, this is the only thing we can do in life, and the only thing I'm good at, actually. That's the worst part.
Well,
But
here's a question. Are you guys, because I know it's you're down as alternative rock and metal. Do you guys?
I don't know what we are. We just play fucking good music.
Okay,
right?
well there you go. Because I was trying to figure out like, what do you guys classify yourselves as really? Because that's weird to be like alternative rock.
Fuck.
Are you
I hate
country?
this question.
Well, it's
I don't
not
know.
me. I didn't come up with the question.
say,
It's a
like,
standard. It's a radio standard to ask that question, and it's just like, well, I don't even half the time I'd be like, I don't know. I just make the music, you listen to it, cool, whatever.
We are Justin Bieber.
I think it's
but with
hard
guitars.
when you write music, I think it's hard to sit down and think about what you want to write. It's like you write what you are inspired of, and I'm inspired of American sounds, like Imagine Dragon, Alter Bridge, Shinedown, a lot of that stuff. So I think Smash and Pieces is a combination.
Oh,
All that
Shinedown,
stuff.
that's really good. That's
It's-
a good.
Exactly. And, I mean, our hearts and souls are into like rock music because that's like the path we've chosen, and
That's
and,
why I choose
that's like
guitar.
a natural thing for us to just, one thing we have in common is that we like everything that's called rock, and we also like every other style. So, but in the end of the day, we choose to do rock music. We take all the influences and put them into the rock genre, basically,
And we love to
And,
play live, so you need to play something.
and be drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Not
guys
drunk,
change the
but-
sound of your music from the album to live performances? Because I know a lot of musicians tend to do that, where it'll be two different cuts.
I think we have the same kind of sound live. It's a little more rough, but
Yeah, and more like a lot of more energized. We are very, very high energized on stage, and we kind of we have this. We like to we like to party when we are on stage, and we like the feeling of being one with the audience. We don't.
And you love to stage dive.
I love to stage dive.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've been doing the last tour right now, so I'm kind of caught into that. So I like
I'm
stage
ready for
dives.
tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm the one who take my shirt off and jump out in the audience at the last song.
Yeah.
And he just running around in the audience.
Yeah.
Jay, I heard you enjoy doing that too.
Yeah, I get kicked out. They always mistaken my body with a young woman. They tell me to put my top back on.
Yeah.
It always happens. No, so now we're going to do what we normally do with artists, and we're going to talk less about the music because your fans know who you are. For new people that are going to be coming in and trying to figure out your music, what do you want them to take away from this? What do you want them to actually know about you before I start asking other questions?
That was a hard question.
Well, we have the Apocalypse DJ drummer that actually kind of controls everything we do, and that's like one of the things that really stands out for Smashing the Pieces. That
And
we
the
have
catchy
this-
melodies. I think
Exactly.
that's something they will have with them when they listen to us.
And we're very true. We're like.
I think
It's a hard question,
since
this one,
we've been playing since 2008 and we still evolves, it's like each album we have released far is, if they listen to us, they will see how we evolve in every album we are releasing. And that's because of the Apocalypse DJ, because now he's in the band and he's the DJ and the drummer, and we have a really modern sound with shredding guitars like Shinedown, and it's. I think for me it's like the perfect combination. If you love pop and love rock, and you want them both in a band, to me, Smash and Pieces is the perfect combination.
Exactly. If I actually, my favorite band would be Smashing the Pieces if I weren't playing it, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I understand.
I am a humble guy, but still, I really,
I need my beer now.
I wouldn't be in this band if I actually weren't a fan myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I get you.
I really love the stuff we do, and that's it. You know, it's simple as that. You know, so.
All
but
right. Well, then, here's some questions really quick.
People should really check out the Apocalypse DJ, and if they have the chance, they really need to see us live, because then you have this full circle feeling about the whole Smashing the Pieces project, you know?
Yeah.
So
I believe that.
we have this amazing live show with the LED screen.
But I think that question was good because I had to prepare for that the next time.
Oh, good. Good. We gave him a new question to be prepared for.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's the
Yeah.
thing. Just so you guys are aware, here in America, a lot of people are looking for a way out. Please sell us on living in Sweden.
Okay. Okay. Prepare for this one. I can't see myself living anywhere else,
Really?
because this is the best country in the world, and we have the most beautiful women in the whole world.
I agree.
What more can I say? Really?
What about if you have a woman who scares
I
you to
have a
death
woman.
and you just want to move to a new place?
Oh, what was that?
I said, what if you currently have a woman who scares you to death and you can't say things like that, so you just want to move to a new place with that woman that scares you to death?
Yeah.
If I had to move anywhere else, Finland, here I come. Actually, Finland is very similar to Sweden, so.
Well,
But
Norway
if you want me to say U.S., I can say U.S.
no, please don't.
Any other countries?
We're looking for anywhere but. So
I would love
Anywhere but.
to go to Iceland.
Yeah, that would be cool, actually.
Iceland. Wait, do you guys have
Cozy.
summer?
We have summer, man.
Yeah, of course in summer.
What kind of
We
question
have,
is that?
like, but still, it's like 9 months of total darkness, and then all of a sudden it's summer, and then it's 9 months more again.
So it's
we
like
have
being
total
pregnant
darkness,
every
but-
single year.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
terrible
like
way to
we
look
have
at
like maybe 2.5 months of summer in this country. It's like
Perfect to write music, you know.
Yeah,
Feel a
exactly.
little depressed.
I'm not depressed. And 2.5 months a year, we can actually write happy songs.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we're really looking at other places to go. And that's
Man,
not
you
just
should
us.
be
There's
here.
a mass exodus happening
You
here.
can sleep on my couch the first weeks.
Oh,
Cool.
all about
I'm
it.
actually coming to you tomorrow, so I'll see you later.
we're all about it. We're just trying to figure it
I'll
out.
meet you at the airport. Stockholm.
Wait, you guys are the second Swedish artist that we've interviewed. What was the first one? Matoba?
Matomo was a DJ, yep.
Matoma?
So
Oh,
apparently
cool.
there's a lot of actually Swedish artists touring in America.
Yeah, cool. I mean, every big thing has started small, so I really hope you guys, will become the world dominators of this one.
Oh, that would be awesome. And I hope that we
Yeah.
can help make you famous and you don't forget us.
Of
No,
course
of course
not.
not,
Of course
man.
not.
Because it'd be awesome to have you over here
We'll do that
touring,
interview.
during Warp Tour or during one of
mean,
the big metal festivals here or one of the rock festivals. And then we just come visit you guys.
I mean, the hunt for a new U.S. Canada tour has already begun, actually. So we've been speaking to the promoters over there, and they want us back. So
That's awesome.
I can actually, I think actually, to be honest, I think we will be back like maybe in late 2017 or early 2018. Actually, I think we're very hungry to get to the U.S. again. So when we have this like mindset, we really tend to do them for real. So we will be back very, very soon.
That's going to be awesome.
No.
Check out Warp Tour. I know it's not as popular as it used to be, but Warp Tour still gets a ton of fans, and they still do most of the nations that have emerging music markets.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know about Warped Corpse.
Yeah.
They actually have those in Europe as well. So I know a lot about it. So yeah, and definitely we should check that out. So
yeah, it'd be great for you guys. All right, so we're gonna want to wrap up pretty soon, but I do want to know, how do you guys feel about Russians? Because Dimitri's Russian.
Hey.
I'm just asking. Everybody's got an issue with Russians nowadays.
I've never been there.
Actually, I've been playing with Amaranth for 1.5 years, and I've been there with Amaranth. I was there in this autumn actually, and we did like 3 dates. And we did St. Petersburg, and we did Moscow, and we did Edin something. I don't know.
Edinburgh.
I remember.
No.
And I mean, the Russians are really, really cool. It's you know, we're gonna go there, and we're actually going to Russia this autumn. So, with a band called Emotional. So
That's not
you know,
them at all.
we, you know, we're getting there. We've done Europe a couple of times now, and we need to spread our wings and, you know, discover new countries and stuff like that.
So quick question, this is what I like asking for a lot of people like you that go crazy for their live shows. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you on stage?
Actually, banjo has actually, I mean, this is not a crazy thing, but it fucking hurt. Banjo once, you know, he had to switch like his strings on his guitar once. We did a show with Skillet actually in Stockholm.
Oh wow!
And he had to change his strings, so they were like poking out a bit, like 10 centimeters or something like that. And all of a sudden, I felt a big pain in my side, and he actually fucking penetrated me in my side with 5 strings.
Wow!
And they actually went inside of me like
one of them
5
went
centimeters.
inside.
So I was actually kind of worried that he actually punctured my liver or something like that. You know, that was pretty scary actually.
But you continued doing the show. That didn't stop you.
No.
Of course.
You know,
I know one thing, because when we had like pyrotechnic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. He didn't, and Chris Adam didn't see the X sign on the
fire
yeah.
fire pyro.
So he wasn't ready for the fire when it exploded. So he had his head over,
Oh,
and it exploded. So his arm got burned, and he screamed at the same time. And he, you know, the scream went so high, and all the hair burned away.
It smelled like burned hair, you know.
But I was afraid
you
I was afraid for your face.
Yeah, I literally got flamethrowed. You know.
well, that's cool.
Kinda hurt.
That's a story that because a lot of people end up having terrible things happen. You just got a free waxing. So
Yeah, but I've actually,
Yeah.
you know, I've a couple of times I've seen people like, you know, running around naked or fucking in the audience, and
That's pretty
me
intense.
stage diving. You know, there's been, you know, when you've done this for like almost 10 years, you've seen it all. When you do like 100 shows a year, nothing actually gets weird.
Have you
Everything is like,
Have you gotten the generic like underwear thrown on stage?
what?
Have you
Yeah,
gotten
yeah,
the
of
underwear
course,
on stage?
Diapers as well.
Wow.
Just kidding.
that's it. Just had to go the extra mile. Diapers.
Shitty diapers from hell, right in my face.
Wow, you've definitely seen everything then. That's very impressive.
Exactly. No, but can you actually come up with? Oh, you know, we have bad memories because we always drink a lot of alcohol.
I don't drink. This is
Exactly. No, but
That's water. Yeah, I can see it's water. It's okay.
Exactly.
yeah. You see that.
Oh, you can see us.
Oh no.
But yeah, but that I can't really remember any like more crazy things. Like, do you remember anything?
I think every time we play is kind of crazy because we always, me and Chris, we have this, like, we drink a lot before show, and when we are on stage, we're not really there, so we just do things. Like,
Yeah.
he threw me off stage once, and I just, you know, fell on my knees
Jeez.
because And then I started to walk on my knees.
Yeah.
In the audience and play it at the same time.
Yeah.
I got a question because you said
really there.
you guys saw somebody having sex in the audience. I'm sorry, that's been in my head right now. Did you make eye contact with this couple?
I also masturbated a lot during the sex. And, shit happens when you party naked.
Hey, you do what you got to do. I mean, no judge. No
exactly.
judge.
Exactly.
That's great. Helps you hit the high notes.
Dude told,
But,
but that was actually kind of absurd to see that, and it was on a festival, of course it was, and it's been a lot of crazy things. I mean we've done so much, and so much is still yet to come.
Yeah. Exactly.
And now I need to be responsible all of a sudden because I'm gonna have a baby this September.
Hey, congratulations!
Yeah. So it's pretty cool actually.
Yeah, congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
So you'll be bringing your own shitty diapers to the show.
Yeah, I will bring my own dirty, We're gonna have that.
I will be the godfather.
Oh, well,
Banjo's
congrats,
gonna be,
man.
the godfather of the diapers.
What's this? It's them.
It's radio, Banjo.
Yeah, I know. But I was prepared because we're gonna practice.
Okay.
We need to practice that song because we are terrible.
We didn't play it in the US, but we're gonna play it tonight.
All right.
It's been a while.
Well, let people know where they can hear your music, and then you guys can get on with practice, because we really like you guys. We'll definitely have you on again, but let people know where they can hear your music.
Yeah,
thank you,
it was nice to meet you guys, and I hope I will see you in person on the next tour we're going to do.
Absolutely.
And,
if you're ever in Boston, that's the best place to go.
I'll bring a raincoat.
Yeah. Can't wait, guys. Thanks for having us and for supporting our music and the stuff we do. And we will be back, and we will be the biggest band on the earth, basically.
Awesome. So tell people where they can find your music.
Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google. I usually say, Google is my friend. So there you have it.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So thank you guys very much for coming on. We're going to cut to a break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up the show. We were just on with Smashing the Pieces, an awesome band from Sweden. They're getting ready to perform right now in Aspen. They got to go practice because they say they're terrible, but we really do like them. It was fun. Stay tuned.